Hey, it's Tyler with Tmanntarot, and I am back with another tarot deck review, and I am really excited about this one. This deck I found at Namaste Bookstore, and I wasn't expecting to find this deck. It is Oriens Animal Tarot. I was walking through and I was kind of at the back of the store when I found this, and I saw Animal Tarot, and the image of this bunny, you can't really see it, the lighting, I'm so sorry, I'll figure this out one day, but this rabbit on the card, plus looking at the back of the deck, there is this otter here, a jellyfish, and I don't remember the name of the Egyptian beetle, but I'll look it up, jumped out to me because I did Broadway Con last summer, and I will be at Broadway Con again this February, February 7th, 8th, and 9th here in Manhattan, at the Marriott Midtown, New York. And they are having their tickets are going on sale. Things are right now, so if you're interested in coming, please go buy a ticket. I would love to see you there. The reason why I'm excited about having this deck specifically for Broadway Con is because while I was there last year, I had the pleasure of reading a mother and daughter, and I read the daughter first, and mind you, she was a young child, and my rule is I will not read somebody under the age of 18 without a parent's permission there. That is just my own rule. That is something I will not bend on, and this little girl wanted a reading, and I did the reading for her I was using my Rider-Waite-Smith. I had my handy dandy Rider-Waite-Smith with me, and the first card that I pulled for this little girl, friends, the first card that I pulled for this little girl is the Devil card. And I had the card in my hand. I put it down and I said, I don't even want to show it to you because this card is scarier than it looks. Right? The image on the card is scarier than what the meaning of this card is. Right? And so I'm excited to have this deck because it's all animals. It is all animals. There is no devil on the card. There is no, weird angel lovers situation. The tower is not so destructive. It is all animal based, and I knew that this was something that I was going to need to have in my collection, something that I'm going to bring with me when I'm at conventions, when I'm out and about, just on the off chance that there is a situation where there might be somebody younger, or even somebody who might not necessarily want something softer, right? A softer tarot deck other than the Pamela Coleman Smith illustrations on the Rider-Waite-Smith, even in Tarot of the Divine, right? Tarot of the Divine, the devil is a snake, and the imagery still is a little bit harsh, I feel sometimes. Even though this is a fairy tale deck, I'm pointing to it. If you want, I have a Tarot of the Divine deck review. Please go watch it. But it can still be a little bit jarring to use. So I grabbed this deck. This animal-themed tarot deck reflects nature through mythical and ethereal means and is rich in animal symbolism, allowing you to spiritually connect with the universe and yourself through the exquisite art of divination. This deck is suitable for beginners, enthusiasts, and advanced tarot readers. Featuring 78 unique animal illustrations, it also makes a great gift for art lovers. This is published by Rockpool, and I sat through and thumbed through the cards already. Sorry, spoiler alert. I couldn't wait. I needed to know what the cards looked like. And I'm so happy to have this because guess what? They did not repeat animals, which we've seen in some tarot decks, right? In my tarot deck of the Mystic Moon, right? They have Leos multiple times. They have cows multiple times. And it's hard to remember when you're looking at imagery to not confuse the two of them. You get this hefty guidebook. The cards are in a little tuck box, and I was so excited because it did not say anything about gilded edges, and they are silver, not gold. I know my colors. Silver edged cards. It's so beautiful. I'm starting to get more like gilded side cards, and it is so much fun. Beautiful cards, right? Here's the cardstock. Great cardstock. They are exactly the same size as a regular tarot card. Backs lead for upright and inversions. Here is the King of Swords, just pulled out. This lighting, it's so vivid in the lighting, but when you're using it yourself, it is on the darker side when you're looking at it yourself. But with the right lighting, it is so vivid. I was thumbing through this deck, and the Queen of Swords as a hummingbird is a signifier for my mother-in-law who passed away a couple of years ago. Everyone in the family has different versions of hummingbird tattoos. Let me see if I can get that. That one is mine. So hummingbirds to me always signifies, I'm making a mess over here. Hold on a second. A hummingbird signifies to me just her and her strength and her wisdom. So let's start here. I sent this picture of brain's going too fast. I sent the photo and the description to our family group chat saying, hey, mom is coming in and saying hi. Upright, structure, clarity, and integrity, reversed. Irrationality, cynicism, aggression. That is the king, not the queen. Here we go, one page back. Take two with this, friends. Queen of Swords, self-reliant, sophisticated, communicativeness. Reversed, manipulation, dysfunction, resentment. Again, key words that I have not heard associated with this card. So again, I might be going through and maybe with a silver Sharpie or something, writing in a new keyword that I haven't heard before on this deck. Here's the description. A small hummingbird sits on the pommel of a sword, staring out into eternity. Flowers intertwine with the design of the sword's guard, symbolizing the marriage of truth and action, as well as the versatility of nature. Hummingbirds are thought as the emissaries between the gods and the mortals. The Queen of Swords reminds us to remain independent of outside influence and communicate fairly, clearly, and kindly with those around us, which that was my mother-in-law to a T. Her favorite birds, she would sit out on her porch, and she had hummingbird feeders everywhere. Hummingbirds were her tea. When upright, the Queen of Swords represents synthesis between mental clarity and intellectual power, represented by the suit of swords. You have developed a level of maturity along your journey to enlightenment, and now it is time for you to utilize that and other skills when dealing with the world around you. You seek the truth in all matters, remaining receptive to all points of views involved. Don't put up with idle chatter. The queen is self-actualized. Keep your head held high and your face pointed towards the truth, no matter where your journey might take you. You'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Gaining support right now trumps getting even. When reversed, the Queen of Swords indicates that you are struggling to reconcile your intellect with your emotions. You may act without forethought and strike out of your temper, guiding you. Strike out with your temper, guiding you, not your head. If embroiled in an issue, you let your emotions influence your view, allowing bias to obscure the truth of the matter. Reassess your relationships and be careful that those around you aren't domineering you. It's beautiful. I love the description. It is absolutely great. You have in the book how to use the cards, bonding with your cards, introduction, use of the cards, major arcana, minor arcana. And let's see, binding with your cards, you have a little Celtic cross spread, a Sirius star spread, a 3-card spread. Let's just kind of peep at the introduction. If you take the time to learn, there is so much that animals can teach us about ourselves and the world around us. Ooh, you have some meaning of the Oriens. So talking about the name of the deck encompasses the essence of the cards, which are created with the intention of guiding others in times of confusion, like the bright beams of the lighthouse in a storm, weathering the light of the fire in a blizzard. I hope this deck is able to bring optimism, a direction, and lightheartedness to the reader. Orion originates from anaform Oriens, one of 7 verses used Vespers during the last 7 days of Advent, the lineup to Christmas, December 17th through the 23rd. The Western Christian tradition, each antiphon highlights the title of the Mass, so it is part of the Mass. Oriens, or the rising sun. Creating the deck gave me a greater understanding of nature and hopes to develop my own distinct art style. It is beautiful, the art style. Let's just jump real quick. Let's see. I always go to the lovers. Yes, the lovers. I saw this card. It's the seahorses. Seahorses. The fact that the male carries the babies, it's the choice to do so. Right off the bat, you can intuitively pick up on their meaning. But some keywords: unity, relationship, duality, reversed, conflict, interference, misinterpretation. 2 seahorses intertwine in the embrace, floating peacefully among the seaweed. Seahorses symbolize the patience, protection, persistence, and generosity that goes hand in hand in the relationships of every kind, whether it's romantic, platonic, or familiar love. The lovers is a sign of complete and utter security in the relationship. It reminds us we should try to maintain the relationship that brings us joy and also seek harmony within ourselves, just as seahorses navigate the ocean depths together with care. So too should we employ careful consideration in our relationships. Upright, the lovers, a romantic tie, close friendships, connections. So we do skew more on the full love and romantic side, which that's totally okay. I got no problem with that. It is what it is. The more I read, the more I find that while the Lover's card is about choice, it is the Gemini card. A lot of times we skew towards the romantic side, but there is always that underlying factor of choice. Beautiful card deck. I can't wait to dive in. Again, too, every suit has its own animal connected to it. You have the mountain goat, the Two of Pentacles, the glass frog. It has the name of the animal plus its meaning. It is a wonderful deck. I'm so happy to have this. Here, we're going to give you what you are all waiting and hoping for. Beautiful. It shuffles beautifully. You can, once the cards break in, I'm guaranteed I'll be able to, one hand separate them, but they are a little stiff right now. They're brand new cards. Shuffles beautifully. Lovely cardstock again. But friends, a closer tarot deck inspection of all of the cards are coming up next.